Hey everybody, welcome to my 2014 contest prep vlog series. This is vlog number 10. My name's Dean Lester. I'm an amateur natural bodybuilder, and this is my vlog series that I do each week to kind of recap the week and give my thoughts on different things as we go along. And this one's going to be a little bit different in that been doing a lot of reflecting this past couple days, mainly due to the fact that tomorrow is my birthday. I turn 49 tomorrow, so which still kind of blows me away. When I started this when I was 46, it wasn't to prove what a person could do being older versus, a lot of the bodybuilding I think is perceived as being a young man's sport, not a middle-aged man's sport. But hopefully my efforts are showing that age doesn't matter. And in some respect, I think, in my case, I think I realized being older, I think my maturity helped in that regard. When I was younger, I didn't have the maturity level to stick with and get the results that I'm seeing today. So that's not to say you can't at a younger age. It's just, for me personally, I just didn't have that drive and ambition. And the other thing I think it did for me was made me focus a lot more, ensuring I was doing all the right things, getting good coaching, which again, being older and a little more established, I was able to afford good prep coaches with Lane. I've worked with Dr. Lane Norton. I've worked with Mike Zordos, and now Alberto Nunez's 3D Muscle Journey. So I've had some really good coaching and been fortunate enough to have the opportunity to know them. I think I've been pretty smart with my training and my nutrition. It's when I compete in May, that'll be 3 years since I started. So I realize there's always going to be better physiques and stronger guys out there, just the way it is. But I think I've done pretty good for myself, and I'm pretty proud of the accomplishments I've been able to make, and hopefully come May or June I can convert all this effort into a pro card at 49, which, like I said, to do something like that would be amazing. Even if I don't, I know I'm in the best shape of my life. I've never looked this good before, and that's really all. I mean, you have no control who's going to show up, and if somebody shows up in better shape and bigger and deserves to win, then kudos to them, man. I mean, there's no, this is an individual sport where really, it's a battle against you, and I know for myself, this time around I'm going to be better than I ever was by leaps and bounds. So, and I'll be setting a new standard that I'll probably be hard pressed to beat next time around. But again, that's part of the challenge and part of the fun. And I just know if I continue to be consistent, work hard, eat smart, and do all the things I've been doing, that I have a fairly, even at 49, I still have at least 10-15 years, I think, if I play it smart and don't get hurt, and keep making steady gains, compete into my 60s, even 70s. So and again, that wasn't my goal when I started out with this, and it's still not really my goal to say, look what us old guys can do, like in a way, I find that kind of insulting. I think if anything, it just shows age doesn't matter. Just get out there and be a better you. And you know, and there's younger guys that, you know, I don't know, you know, I think I've been very fortunate to have pretty good genetics. I know people talk it shouldn't matter, and I mean, I'm pretty sure looking at the videos and the pictures of late that my left lat doesn't insert down my body as far as my right lat does. So there's an imbalance there of a couple inches. So I don't know, maybe if I get leaner it'll balance out, or maybe I'm not standing properly. Speaking of posing, I've included my first series of video of me posing. I know it's not perfect. I just started, so been working with Alberto on the just on the symmetry rounds. Still haven't gotten into the muscularity rounds at all, and we'll be working on that. I think that's another key factor that I didn't necessarily put enough effort into last time. JP Flaherty on the bodybuilding.com was a big help last prep in helping me tweak and make things better, and I can't tell you how much I appreciated his efforts then, and still to this day. So with 3D Muscle Journey, you get all the coaching with how to pose and stuff as you go along. So hopefully we'll see that improve, and you know, it's great to have a great physique, but you also need to learn how to show it off properly. That's a big part of the sport, and I think something that a lot of guys don't understand or don't put the same amount of effort in that they do lifting weights or in their nutrition. So it's really 3 parts, and they're all important. So so yeah, tomorrow's my birthday, and it's also my refeed day. How convenient. So I will be having a piece of birthday cake tomorrow. Dairy Queen Blizzard Reese's Peanut Butter Cup cake, so I'll squeeze it in my macros somehow, damn it. And even if it doesn't, if I go over a little bit, I don't think it's a huge deal. Speaking of diet, this week, after I hit my low on Saturday, it bounced back up Sunday, and pretty much my weight all week long is mirrored last week's, so things weren't looking necessarily great as far as the scale moving. Yesterday I hit a prep low of 148, which is down 0.8 from what I was last Saturday, but this morning I was up to 148.6, so a little bit of a rebound. So I'm hoping that was the rebound, and that after the refeed I'll be, you know, like 187 or something, and we'll start a new trend for next week of being less. So looking back, I only hit in the 184s once last week, and just barely. This time I've got 2 days in the 180s for, so hopefully that's a good trend. Alberto and the guys are in Australia this weekend doing their seminar, which is pretty awesome. You know, you're making an impact in the bodybuilding world when you start globetrotting to put on seminars. So kudos to them. The Olympics also start, which is kind of cool. It's I'm always inspired by seeing people perform at their best and the passion that they bring. I think that's a big part of any sport, and that's why it's good to have something and be a part of something bigger than yourself, and to challenge yourself in life. So anyway, that's all for this week. I'll let you finish off with the video, whatever's left here, and have a great week, everybody.